right, you tune in to the Sounds of the Castle show right here on Live 101.5. We have a homegrown artist here, I want to say. Y2K?
Yes,
I
from
say
here.
homegrown because I had played your song for the new Y2 once. You responded and you said, wow, love from the hometown. Where are you from around these parts?
I was born in North Phoenix.
North Phoenix,
Yeah,
okay.
so my parents lived on Tatum and Bell area, and then they moved up to Cave Creek, and that's where they live now.
When did you decide to make the big LA move?
2015, I was dating a girl out there, and so it was an easy way for me to get out there without spending an insane amount of money.
Did you use the girl as the gateway to, like, you know what? Let's just do the artist thing now.
Hey, we're still friends.
Oh, so that works out, right?
Yeah.
So once you made that big move, what happened next? You said 2015, you're in LA. Were you dabbling with music already?
Yeah, so I was doing music full time at that point. I've been doing production forever. I started out doing a lot of remixes and stuff and DJing sort of in the EDM adjacent world. And then I switched into doing session producing. So like producing for rappers and pop singers and stuff on the back end without my name being on it. And then La 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 is the first song of my producer EP, which was not originally supposed to get this big. But
why wasn't it supposed to get this big, though?
Well, because I wasn't really planning on being an artist, quote unquote. So my plan was to do a producer EP with my name on everything, so people knew that I was pretty good at producing, and then they would hit me up and I would do sessions for their artists. But obviously, now we're talking on the radio.
Here we are, Y2K. Baby No Money, right? On the
Baby No Money,
Baby
yeah.
No Money. All
Listen,
right. How did you
nobody gets it right.
link up? Because I love the video. You guys definitely have like the same sense of humor, it looks like.
Yeah, the video is awesome. Shout out to Alex Bortz, the director. You know, there's a lot of different stories online if you were to poke around on how Baby No Money and I met, and I'd prefer to not ruin the mystique.
What's the craziest
What's
story?
the best one?
Yeah,
is
the
that
best
we met
one.
in an Ariana Grande VIP meet and greet line.
That's tight.
Yeah.
You should play out that conversation in your next music video. That would be funny.
Yeah, we should get Ariana. Ariana, please be in the next video.
Yes, that'd be great. Don't get a lookalike. She's suing Forever 21 for the lookalike.
Ariana, please don't sue me for looking too much like you.
I also poking around on your Instagram and just I like how you kind of embrace the trolls. People that have something to say about how you made the beat. Why is it such an issue for, I guess, producers to like how they make the beat or how they go about it, whether it's GarageBand or...
Oh, you were talking about that iTunes or the iTunes comment about the phone. Yeah, that was just funny. I think that dude was just trying to say that the song is terrible. The comment was, "This isn't really music. This is a couple of kids messing around on GarageBand on their mommy's iPhone 5S or something like that."
Dang, you got it down pat. Yeah, that's exactly.
I think that's what it said, right?
You said something like, "No, it was a Kindle." Duh.
Yeah, it was a Kindle. I mean, in reality, it was Ableton, which is a music making program. But I like the idea of it being made on a Kindle way better. That's super funny.
It's a little bit more creative, and I'm making some money off of it now.
Yeah, I made it on a Kindle.
Does it matter?
No.
Like at the end of the day,
If
like
you
how
could
a
make-
producer makes a song, a beat, a joint, anything.
Listen, if you make a song on a Kindle and it ends up on the radio, you're way smarter than me.
Hell yeah. I need to play around with some instruments around here. I mean, typically that's how beats come to be. Like even on an MPC, like all that stuff gets recorded and transferred on there, right? And
Yeah,
then
so
some of the processes.
yeah, I mean, you do either instruments or virtual instruments, or you take a sample. I personally don't really use that many samples, but then you consolidate them into a music like a digital audio workstation. DAW is what it's called. I use Ableton, but there's a lot: Pro Tools, Fruity Loops, etc. Put that all together, and you got a song. Record the vocals and mix it all together.
And it's working out for you.
There
Now,
you go.
you talked about an EP coming out.
I did.
Was this already in the works, or kind of like the success of Lala has already like kind of pushed that up for you?
No, so this EP was fully done before La 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 came out because I wanted it to be ready to go just a couple weeks after. And because of the success of La La La, talking's not that
La
easy.
La. Well, you got a lot of laws.
Yeah, there's too many. But yeah, because the song is doing so well, I'm pushing it back a little bit. But hopefully it will be out this year.
Let it buzz around.
Yeah, it's called Dream Eater.
Dream Meter?
Dream Eater.
Dream Eater.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Not
them dreams.
not Dream and Meter, but that's pretty funny too.
I like that too, though.
Meter.
I mean, we all kind of have like this like meter of our dreams, right?
Oh, you
Anyways,
were talking.
right? That's what I was thinking, like
you were
a meter.
Thinking meter, like
yeah,
gauging.
like
When you said
gauging
meter,
it.
I was just thinking of meat with an ER
Wow.
after
Are you hungry?
it. No, I don't even eat meat.
You don't even eat meat. All right. Where's this going? I don't know. But yes, a dream meter. Like, you know, as you're kind of like tracking your success, you're like, okay, now I've done this. Now it's time to go do this.
I'm going to be 100% real with you. I'm pretty sure it's a Pokemon move.
Dream meter?
Yeah, I'm almost positive.
Oh.
Because Killy is the singer that did that song. I loved the name of it, so I made that the title track of the project.
Oh.
Killy's a Toronto rapper.
Oh.
And he's really into Pokemon, and I'm almost positive it's just a Pokemon move.
A Pokemon move?
But-
okay, I gotta study. I'm gonna hit up my nephew for them Pokemon moves.
Yeah, it's all good though. I like the idea of it being, I don't know, give me your definition again. That was better.
Like a meter, like a parking meter. Your meat, like, you know, I was a little deeper into it. Whatever, dude. Let's talk more in depth about the EP. What kind of, I guess, sounds we're going for in this? Are we gonna see an eclectic like variety of what your skill is as a producer?
Yeah, that's exactly the point. It's like before I was planning on doing the artist thing, it was just supposed to be a showcase of all of the different styles of music that I can make in like a cohesive and fun way.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's exactly the same thing, but it's going to be bigger, I assume.
I'm excited. I enjoy your mysteriosity. Is that a word? Mysteriosity?
I don't know.
Mystery.
Mystique? No.
Mystique.
Is that it?
That's
though?
it. I enjoy the mystique that you have behind it. I really do appreciate that in artists and like other artists in the past, like The Weeknd. There was a long time before we knew what The Weeknd looked like and stuff. And
Yeah.
that
I mean,
dark
the
mystique.
project, it's going to be like a lot of hip hop, a lot of pop, some like 80s influences. I hired a lot of musicians, and like I think it's just going to be a unique take on pop and hip hop because there's a lot of copycatting going on, a lot of playlist chasing, and
Ooh.
I'm trying to avoid that.
Talk about the playlist chasing.
You
That
know?
is the new
Yeah, because everyone's
clout, I guess, right?
Yeah, because everyone's trying to make a sound that they think is going to work on a playlist because that's where you're getting a majority of your listeners.
Which is crazy. That's what they used to do, like for radio now. Now
Yeah.
it's the playlist route.
Yeah, and now radio is keeping up with that what's going up there, and then that's what you're seeing on radio for the most part. But yeah, so I've been kind of trying to avoid all of that, and I think that La 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 is a decently good example of that. I feel like it's a pretty different sounding song.
It is different. People love it. It's catchy. It's a sing-along tune, so it works out. I like it.
Yeah, thank you. I love that record.
Well, thanks for stopping by, Y2K. Looking forward to the EP and just the different sounds and whatever comes out of GarageBand. I'm with it. All right.
Hey, let's go.
Hey.
I made it on the touchscreen of my Toyota Camry.
There we go. Yeah, I like that one too.
Yeah.
Y2K on the Castle Show. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.